Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Caller here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I just got back from Florida to meet my girlfriend of 8 years. Finally, for the first time, we met on Wisdom 101, and we've always wanted to meet up with each other, and we've been dating for a long time. And so I was in Florida for about basically 2 to 3 days, and we had the most magical day. It was probably the best thing to happen in my life. We're already talking about getting apartments and jobs and all the grown up stuff. Anyway, now that I shared that, let's talk about Wiz. Obviously, I'm not near my laptop. I don't have like my webcam or anything like that, but Wiz, it's like I can't leave Wizard 101 for like a week. Like every time I come back to Wisdom 101, something always like implodes, right? I'm gonna keep everything confidential. I'm not gonna name names or anything like that. And I'll probably be saying supposedly a lot just from all the information I've gathered about this fiasco. So let's jump right into the news. So apparently there was some giveaway going on. One of the, I guess, people that work I gave away the code, they sprinkle out codes. Oh, just give this code to the viewers or whatever that is, or the winners. All right. Code gets out. One of the codes actually had infinite uses. All right, that code was for crowns. So, oh, this particular code has infinite uses. That means basically anybody could use that code. So then what happens next is, well, I'm sure you would imagine so, multiple people redeem the code. And then the code fills up in Discord servers. Everybody's talking about this code. Type in this code, you'll get crowns. Do it, right? And obviously, when it comes to codes, I don't do live stream specific codes because, obviously I don't really go on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or is there even anybody live streaming Wizard 101 on Kick? Anyway, I really don't really like go on people's channels to view a live stream code because live stream codes particularly are like one-time use or they expire really quickly. We just talked about the recent code Kraken Day. If you were lucky, you would have gotten a 1 month membership, and then they changed that after a little bit. And me, we do a bunch of free code videos, and usually I do free code videos specifically from KI, like if it's from a KI live event or if it's from a promotional event like that Kraken Day event, right? And I usually won't do any code videos on that. And it's actually kind of a good reason. It's actually kind of a good thing I didn't do a free code on that code because honestly, I was just having the best time in Florida. I just detoxed from social media. I had everything muted and stuff like that. I didn't even see anything until I just got home. But anyway, going back, we're not talking about that. Going back to this whole fiasco, obviously they got to fix it. Oh no, everybody's redeeming thousands and thousands of technically free crowns, right? People are gifting other people packs and the Ambrose realm and all this stuff. It's spreading like wildfire. It's going crazy. People are redeeming it on multiple accounts. And then they redeem it on the other account. Then they tell their friends, and then their friends redeem it. And all that fun stuff. Main case aside, obviously it was a broken code, or it was a code that wasn't supposed to have infinite uses. Now, supposedly, they already mentioned that there aren't really going to be any bans. I think honestly it would be kind of difficult to even do a mass amount of bans, especially in a couple minutes or hours, however long it takes. But which is good. That's a good thing, Thank goodness, right? And then I saw this post and I feel like, has anybody noticed how like companies don't necessarily take accountability or responsibility? Has anybody like noticed? Like I noticed that, especially with KI or Wizard 101. In fact, whenever something goes down, there's not really anybody to take accountability. And obviously, it's not streamers' fault. If people want to live stream the game and they get a code from the people that work there, Obviously, it's not their fault if a code get glitched, right? That's something that the company's at fault for. And we were just talking about like last month and months ago about suspicious codes and chargebacks and stuff like that. And now we have this situation again, and it's causing. He's a great friend of mine. He's an awesome soul, and it just sucks how this has to stress him out so much. It honestly makes you not even want to live stream the game, play the game, record the game. It makes you not even want to like associate yourself with the game company in general, right? And I don't know, it's like I try really hard to be positive, and I'm trying not to be like so toxic and negative all the time. But when it comes to this, and especially when it affects my streamer friends, you know, it's like, dude, I mean, my real question is, I feel like if you're giving away codes, or if, obviously the person that gives away the code or like makes the code at the company, like I don't know like what they got in the office, I feel like all of it should be a one-time use, right? It's like the same thing with my Discord. Like I had to go into my Discord server and fix that up. It's not even the big one, it's the WizTuber one I have, and I gotta fix that up. I disabled invites for everybody because we're inviting all these people in. Oh, this person hates this person, so I limit invites. And I did the same thing with my other server because you can't really let that leak out. I keep the Discord server invites usually to like one per user, right? That's how I personally do it. And I think that's how codes should be done. Just make it a one-time use. How does an infinite use code even? Oh my gosh, it's like I literally came back. I'm like, oh, what's going on in Wiz today? Fed my plants, everything was going fine. Then I look at my Discord server, everybody's like, yo, type in this code. And I'm like, what is going on? Now, obviously, I didn't type in the code, right? Because I'm not that desperate for crowns or anything. But still, dude, a lot of people have the fear that they are going to get banned for redeeming this awful code. Again, I guess, quote unquote, stuff happens. They made a tweet talking about security and internet security. Don't take codes from people, blah, blah, blah. Which is funny because if that code was provided by the company, then does that mean we can't accept codes from the company? All right. I don't know if I'm going too deep with this or if I'm miscommunicating myself, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It kind of sucks. And, I've been offered many times, like, oh, do a giveaways and stuff like that. But I've always said no. I've always hosted my own giveaways. I've always done my own thing. I've never really accepted codes from people as much. I personally never been charged back for anything, never been banned, knock on wood. But it is a tough situation and it does cause people stress. And I feel like people even shouldn't be stressed about getting code, especially from the company itself. It's like, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, I know you're watching, but you really got to do better. Like, it's getting sloppy every time. I literally came back from such a magical date, and then I got to come back to this dumpster fire of a thing, right? Now, like they said, or whoever said it, supposedly, nobody's going to get banned or anything. Hopefully, nothing like that happens. But if it does happen, of course, you'll see a follow-up video of me doing this video again. If you did type in the code or, if you did redeem the code, I highly advise you not to spend crowns on that code. I don't know what they do in the system or software, whatever they're using, whatever. But just don't spend the crowns if you did redeem that whatever code that was. But that is going to wrap it up for the Wizard 101 news. Hopefully, that's the last of this situation about faulty codes and banways and chargebacks. We can only hope and pray. Reminder that Wizard 101 still does not have a two-factor authentication security method. A lot of games do, but Wizard 101 just Never had it. And every time they make these little tweets about, oh, we're working on it, you've been working on it for a couple of years now, and it's kind of getting repetitive. Either take accountability, add a two-factor authentication, or, just keep adding fire to the flames and, yeah, just suck the fun out of it for everyone, right? I don't even feel comfortable accepting codes from them. That extra credit thing? I don't even want to get the extra credit. I don't even want to do it now. Like I like that's how serious this is. Like I don't want to do it. I really don't. Like I'm not gonna just type in any random codes now. It's ironic they keep telling you, oh, don't accept these random codes from suspicious people. Well, now I'm kind of getting suspicious of the company itself. Crazy, right? I mean, obviously, I'll still do the extra credit assignments, but honestly, the rewards aren't even worth the risk. Do we make a snack packs? Okay. I don't care. You gotta do better, man. And eventually it is gonna come to a point where you're gonna push people to the limit. Okay? And that's something the company is gonna have to sit. I keep telling y'all to sit down. It's like you guys don't sit down. I feel like everybody is in like their own little office desk. I think every single person, bring the artists, the crown shop people, bring everybody and sit down. I feel like there really has to be like a company work meet, right? No content creators or anything. Sit down, okay? Sit down, figure it out, and clean it up. Because right now it's just like, it's so frustrating. It even stresses me out. Because I gotta make videos talking to you guys about this. It's like, do I even want to make free code videos anymore? Probably not. Even though I get tons of views for free codes, I don't even know if it's even worth it now. What if a code's glitch? What if this code is compromised? Blah, blah, blah. What if I got infinite uses and it's not supposed to have infinite uses, right? It's just like, it's very frustrating. We'll see what happens in a couple of hours. Whatever happens, I'm probably going to ignore it, honestly. But again, it's just really dumb stuff. So I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Peace out. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have an awesome summer. And yeah, until then, peace.